Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Hard West 2. Let's actually start this with making camp, and we will... I don't know if we need a rest right now. Let's talk with Lazarus.
You want to know more about me? I'm not worthy of your scrutiny. What I'm after, that's what's important. Solomon and I are deeply invested in all things supernatural. Though we come at it from different angles. He's a man of science, but me, I only care about keeping things in balance and revealing them in their own time. Where were we? Right. Balance. That's one thing the Hard West has lacked for a long time. But lately it's gotten so bad you can't even count on death, much less taxes. Just look at you, Bill, for instance. If death can't hold sway over people anymore, then what's ever gonna stop them?
Okay. Hunt for game? No shit, you could do that.
I come from the northwest coast, where my people hunted whales and deer. We were prosperous and peaceful, and rarely had any trouble with any settlers. But that was before the Elkrut massacre.
Okay.
One of your wealthy men became interested in our land, rich in trees and pelts. He tricked the local settlers and the army soldiers at a nearby fort into turning against us, providing false proof of our supposed crimes against them. He also bribed a man from another tribe, Singing Fish, to live among us and sow trouble. Remember that wealthy trader I was talking about?
Yeah, I do.
He kept plotting against us for years. In the end, violence broke out. My people clashed with countless soldiers and settlers. Over 1,000 people died, including most of my family. How did I survive the battle that slaughtered my family? I ran away, leaving my family and friends to die. After wandering lost for days, I found shelter with distant cousins. I was only 10 years old then, and I still remember the smell of blood and gunpowder filling the air.
Okay.
All right, let's look over there.
It's a rough past. We needed a rope for the hidden cave, right?
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
Shadow of Death. What's this? As we rode through the frozen lake, we met a group of hardy fishermen gathered around a hole in the ice. They looked pretty relaxed, and we could see that their baskets were full. Having a really good day, I see. The merry company welcomed us warily but warmly. After a while, we were handed some rods and encouraged to try and catch something for ourselves. We agreed and joined them, but Claylish was the only one who managed to catch anything. Just as she was pulling out another beautiful lake trout, one of the men slipped and fell in head first in the frigid water. Okay. For Christ's sake, people! Thanks to our quick reaction, we managed to save the poor fool. His friends rewarded us with food and some booze. We left soon after. So what is our status right now? 17. 15 to 20. I did end up putting that stove door on him. He moves pretty slowly, but... Ooh. You know what? We got 3 provisions. We'll take a rest. All right.
My nose is frostbitten. We're lost, aren't we?
We're fine.
This cold will be the death of us.
Shield your eyes.
so the snow don't blind you. Cover your eyes, or this snow can blind you.
He casteth forth his ice like morsels. Who could stand before his cold?
Where
I don't know
does
if-
the path lead?
I don't know if they needed to have a
I
character
hate
say
all this
something almost every time that I click a move. What's Keller's farm? To call it a farm would be an overstatement. Bunch of barely holding buildings and broken fences. Whomever runs this place isn't doing a great job. But that Keller guy wasn't all bad. He was eager to trade. How's life in Oregon, Mr. Keller? Oh, it's hard. Hard life, friends. Here in the north, everything wants to kill you, all the time. Nature, natives, beasts. But the people are the worst, Mr. Carter. Mark my words. Alright. I will buy that dynamite. Get more healing. And I think that's probably it. I still do want to buy one of those other guns.
Let's have a swig of something warm.
Where did all
Wait.
this snow come from?
Tell the elders... Oh, right. I gotta tell the elders that I freed the emissary. I gotta make a deal with the horse rancher. I don't know where the horse...
What I
Oh,
want
the horse
is a
rancher's
warm
over here.
bath.
Though I walk through
Did I
the valley
pass
of the
it?
shadow of death.
Clearly we need to go there, but... Is this where the horse rancher is?
Winters here can be harsh, but this one,
Ah.
I think I spotted something in that direction.
It was a rather small, secluded ranch ran only by one man, but he was good at his job. He managed to keep his horses healthy and fed despite the weather thanks to a barn full of good hay. He had other problems, though. What are you looking for in this damned weather, huh? So they need horses. What do I care? My daughter is sick, and even all of their so-called military exchange bills won't buy the medicine I need. Help her or get lost before I grab my gun. Okay. The little girl was very sick and needed treatment. I have this wonderful tonic. God bless you. And to think I was ready to shoot you on sight. Give me these damn military bills. I'll eagerly trade a dozen of my horses for the life of my girl. Tell your lieutenant we have a deal. Okay.
Yeah.
This cold will be the death of us.
Well, good thing we got the
wrap your
that wonderful
fingers in
tonic.
something, lest they freeze.
Winter in June. Crazy stuff.
What's this? Okan's Farm. Okay, we'll probably have to go there later for some quest.
I
Whoa.
think I spotted something in that direction.
What are you? We happened upon a weird gathering. A small group of settlers approached the chief of a native village. The settlers seemed desperate, and the chief and his warriors were getting angrier. Approach? Hey, what's going on here? Oh, God bless you, mister. Please help us to convince them to trade with us. We brought silver. Guns, even. We only want the food to survive the cold. That's all you people do all the time. You want, you need, you take. No more. Go somewhere else with your cursed weapons and trinkets.
The chief is right. Let's remove your folk from the village before they decide to use those guns.
Come on, those settlers have hungry families. I'm sure we could come to some kind of understanding. Well, shoot. I need to get Klaylish. But for now, I care more about Lazarus
The only
Laffingers.
smart
So
move here.
just looking at our posse armed to the teeth changed the dynamic of the negotiations. In the end, settlers got some provisions in exchange for the guns, and while no one was very happy with the deal, it ended pretty well.
This cold will be the death of us.
When will we finally camp?
Can you see
Listen,
it?
I said it before, like, Laffy Deer is too much of a killer.
Cover your
That man
eyes. All
enjoys
this
it way
snow
too
can
much.
blind you.
Alright. Pine Falls, a fine town. Finally, we were welcomed by the hustle and bustle of a true hard Western society. Luckily for Deer and Bill, people were so busy no one even looked at us twice.
New town, new trouble. Ha! Makes me feel alive again.
It seemed that all the commotion was tied to a rescue expedition. Good folk of Pine Falls rushing to the aid of their brethren in Boomtown. Right. More like their greed and fear. They needed the furs and they needed the trains grounded at Boomtown. And to do that, they needed to clear the great avalanche blocking the Eastern Pass. This is serious. If that pass isn't cleared soon, the people in that valley, including everyone in Boomtown, won't survive that freak winter. I hope they make it.
Blessed are those who heed good advice.
Well, I wish them luck, really. But we have more pressing matters to attend to. Two wanted posters hanging on the notice board among some petty old leaflets. Ernie
Wanted.
Barguckle.
Preferably alive. Murderer of Mrs. Maringer and her unborn child, one Ernest Barguckle. If you have any information regarding Ernie, visit the sheriff's office.
Sleazy bastard. Used to rob remote trading posts, but during his last job, he accidentally killed the local pastor's pregnant wife. The folks here are quite eager to hang him. Before this crazy winter, some riders saw him around Hunchback Pass.
Wanted. Preferably dead. Mysterious murderer and torturer at large. Nicknamed Pilot. Visit sheriff's office for more information.
Okay. Sheriff Tom seemed like a cozy, lazy bastard, but something in his eyes told me he's not to be trifled with. This one's a pain in the ass. We have a loony on the loose, killing people, nailing them to crosses, torturing. And the worst thing is that the state had a similar problem 15 years ago. Then one day, it just stopped. Ah. The dead came back. Now this pilot is back and killing again. Townsfolk are scared. Heard that Sal from local saloon is pulling extra cash from whoever finds and kills the bastard. If you want to hunt the pilot down, you might want to look around the crime scene. Cindy Marlowe was found on a cross right in front of her own house. Right there. I'll mark it for you. If you're after Ernie, I can only wish you luck. He holed up somewhere at the Hunchback Pass, and I doubt anyone will manage to rat him out of there before all this snow thaws. Still, if you want to try, be my guest. Be warned, though, that Ernie is afraid of nothing. Well, maybe except fire, since he got severely burned as a kid. Let's see. It's a nice, peaceful town, and I would prefer it to stay that way. Alright. We stood in the street, smoking and going through our munitions, while Lazarus had been parleying with the expedition foreman. He seemed to be quite respected in Pine Falls. After a longer while, he walked back to us and explained the situation. They have two main problems they need to solve to get this expedition underway. And that means we have two problems, since we desperately need to get them to get to Boomtown. First, they need workers, and not the soft townsfolk of Pine Falls, no. They need seasoned pioneers, like the people from Kalakala. And two, they need an expert, someone who did similar work in the past. Good news is they already found one. Bad news, he got lost somewhere north from here, vanished without a trace. If you want to get to Boomtown and grab Siphon, we'll need to help
Why do
them.
we always have to do these people's dirty jobs? I wonder what would happen if for once we would ask them for help. I bet they would drop everything and risk their lives straight away.
Come now, Flynn. These people suffered enough. We might as well help them. What's that with
You know
Flynn?
you can trust me, Jen.
Flynn is right. We're not some jolly do-gooders. We have serious work to do. They're lucky we need this expedition. Since we've already been to Kalakala and we saw that no one survived, maybe we should ask the refugees who met at Zeke's trading post if they'd be willing to join. As for the missing engineer, I have an idea who might have taken him. The cursed Moses O'Kane and his whole clan of inbreds. Oh wow, the O'Kane. Okay, we just saw that. Well, folks, seems like finding an engineer is our priority now. Lead the way. Is there a rope? Thank goodness. Okay. I'm gonna save up my money for now. Sal's Saloon. It was a place full of two-faced scum who kept smiles on their faces while wringing suckers out to the very last cent. Not my favorite joint in town, but we were not there to drink. After we mentioned the pilot, Sal asked us to follow him to his small office. Tom's right. I am gathering extra cash for the reward. People are terrified. You never know when you might stumble across a victim nailed to a cross in the wilds. If you really want to catch the bastard, there's one man who might help. A trapper named Bergson. I'll mark his ranch on your map. Oh my god, look at all these quests.
Oh, we need to get out of this shit.
I can't feel the cold, but looking at you makes me shiver.
Save your breath and your warmth, people.
There are so many quests. What the? Why did it do that?
Do we have to wander in this snow?
Are we there yet?
Oh, am I clicking on the actual little indicator?
Need to keep moving your toes, even as we ride.
I see, I see.
Do we have to wander in this snow?
Yeah, okay. I was really confused why the camera was doing that. I approached the elders of the tribe with Claylish as my translator, and we got the emissary free. Okay. Jawbone Club. 3 attack, and it cripples. Is that it? I need these to do more damage.
Winters here can be harsh, but this one... Save your breath.
Alright, let's go to Zeke's post. Ask refugees for help. We gathered the refugees and explained the situation to them. We made them understand that clearing the passage was in everyone's best interest, and added something about how they would have one place to sleep and something to eat as long as they were willing to work. A lot of them agreed to that, and soon most of the refugees packed up their belongings and left toward the expedition camp. Alright. You brought the food you asked for. Oh. Here's the coal from Kalakala. You get 2 blue dynamites. Nice. So we get a discount for that? Do you have anything I want to buy? I mean, I guess I can stock up on dynamite. An oil lamp. Might as well, right? I mean, I know I'll save money for that other gun, but if I get a discount from giving them provisions, I might as well use it, right? Okay.
I always pictured hell as a whole lot warmer.
Oh! A decent house was standing all alone there. A piece of official-looking paper had been mailed to the front door. Carefully searching the house for clues, we found 2 interesting things. An old photograph of a group of people in front of Sal's saloon, and knife-carved sentence above the door inside, which Lazarus identified as a Bible quote. Behold a pale horse, and he who sat on it had the name Death, and Hades was following with him. This house has been claimed by the government until the... Oh, right.
Yeah! Let's
okay.
get out of this gold!
Right, so we can do the hidden cave because we got the
I
rope.
spotted something. In that direction.
Have I been to Icebreaker Cave? I must have been, right? Alright, hidden cave. Alright, so at the bottom of the rocky crevice, there was a single young man, alive but barely. He had frostbitten fingers and ears. Once we warmed him up, he woke, thanking us with a thin voice. For some reason, Laffy Deer seemed tense around the survivor.
It is obvious that he only survived because he ate the flesh of his fallen comrades. Such an act will surely make him turn into a Wendigo, a carnivorous demon. We should kill him now. Save him and his family the agony.
This is not our decision, and we do not know if the curse would work on a settler. Let's bring him back to his people. Help the survivor, I guess.
That was our only option.
Now she's an ally. Nice.
Fucking cold.
Talk with the refugees at Zeke's training. Oh, I gotta go back to.
Will be the devil.
Okay. We can tell them about
When will we
the
finally
rancher. Here's an exceptional piece of weaponry. It belonged to our captain before the damn cold took him. Or I could give you $80. Give me the Desert Ranger. Okay. So now we have a better pistol. I will give that to... We already have a 6. You're a rifle. Pistol arrow if you get a 3 of a kind. Well, you don't have another 9. You're already a pistol arrow. I mean, he already does 6 damage, though. I guess you could do 7. Let's give it to Jen. And I still want to come back for the other guns.
Lucky we found these horses.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
The shadow of death. And so then we got to return the boy to his family at the shredding post. Oh my god, there's a gameplay speed. Oh my, I was just about to say, like, I wish you could go faster. Oh my god. The refugees were happy that we managed to save at least one of their own. They didn't have much hope. They rewarded us with what they could. Speed +2. And resist cripple. I don't even know if I need these right now. Okay. Oh my god, that's so much better.
Oh, what I want is a warm bath.
It was a small, cozy ranch, run by a trapper named Bergson, a big man, taller than any of us. Yes, okay. Seemed like Bergson wasn't home this time. Inside we found signs of combat and blood. Someone took Bergson and was moving him somewhere. Really shouldn't come out in those fancy boots in this weather. He's being followed, though. More tracks. Bergson must be near. Wonder if we met whoever was stalking him. Well, the pilot got to Bergson before we managed to talk to him about it. There he was, nailed to a cross and horribly mutilated. Before we mercifully ended his torment, he managed to give us a name. Keller. He has a farm not far from Pine Falls. Yeah. We went to Keller's farm.
Need to keep moving your toes, even as we ride.
Oh, there's Keller's farm. Jeez, this is really fast.
I spotted something in that direction.
Alright there, Mr. Keller. We have some questions for you. Keller wasn't here. We decided to search the house just in case, remembering the Bible quote from Sadie's house. Lazarus found Keller's Bible. The same photograph was stuck between the pages of the Revelations, from whence the quote came. And look at the photo. All the people on it are marked with X's, except... Could this be Sal himself? Only younger?
Do we have to wander in this snow?
Sal wasn't home either. Some drunkard slurred something about Sal rushing to an old silver mine when we asked about the host. We left in a hurry, hoping this finally getting close to the end of this bloody chase. I have been led on a merry goose chase, man. And you know what? We're going to have to leave this as a cliffhanger. I guess there's no combat this episode, but we had a half hour of just questing. Jesus. So thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry there's no fights, but I feel we're going to get into one here in a moment. And again, I like to keep these around a half hour usually. But thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care, everybody.